All right, here we are today bringing you some stock transfer stamps. There's some beautiful ones. Look at that, from the state of New York. Beautiful ones. Isn't that cool? All right, but let me show you everything we have. Starting with this one here. As you can see, it's a 1 and it has 1920 stamped on it by the post office. And we have a 2. We have a 20. And this is one of them from the state of New York. This one's a 50 cents. Huh. It's stamped with a 50 on top, but it almost looks like it's something else that was underneath. No, maybe still a 50, since there's 50 on both sides. Just different to have it stamped like that on top of it. Okay. Then right here we have a 5. Then we get down to some more of these state of New York $1. Look at that, isn't that a beautiful stamp? Then a $2. And a $4. Beautiful green, huh? Okay, and then we got these other ones here. These are document $1. Stock transfer. $2 stock transfer. $4 stock transfer. Beautiful blue stock transfer written in red for a $5. All right. I think the amazing ones are those that are like this here. This one being just a 50-cent one. All right. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and I'll bring you some more from wherever I go. All right. Traveling around the world through old vintage postage stamps. Be sure to share it with others. Bye-bye now. Okay, today we're visiting Belgium. And some of these are rather rare. And some, you can even see the date stamped by the post office. It's 1895. So we got some good ones out of this here. Look at that one. Isn't that a beauty, huh? It's a rather old one. Very nice. And this one's a rather different one. It's a 10-cent one. You see it says 1897 on the top of the stamp. And we have a 3F. Let me get into some of these here. That's a 1912. And this one's 1718. There's a 25. Beautiful blue. Look how the stamping of the post office is so, it's a different shape. It's not round, it's not square. Very nice. And this one here has a 05, so I'm thinking 1905. And that one, the 1895. And here we have a 1 cent here. I think that's a 1918. Not really sure. Here's another 1 cent. Trying to see what the date might be. 18, something with a 9. Probably 89 or 1819. Not sure. Well, these are quite interesting stamps here. Some of the old ones. There's a 2. And a 5 cent. And a 10. And another 10, just different shades. And this one is at 18 something, as you can see, starts with the 18 with a 5, so these are rare. Then we have the 1. And look at this one, very different color for a 25. Also looks like it was 18 something. Different color paper than the rest of them, huh? Very nice. And this one here, 19/20, 50. There's a 10. Look at this one. Very different picture. Have you seen this one before? Look at that. Rather interesting stamp, isn't it? Almost like covers his eyes and everything. If you know something about this stamp, go ahead and leave it in a comment. It's definitely a unique one. Okay, and we get down here. Some of these older ones. This one's at 1896. This one's a 70C something. Wow, this must be a rather unique one, huh? Sometimes you look at some like this and you wonder, okay, how many of these did they print out? This is really different. Okay, we got a 20C. Oh, look at this one. That is just beautiful. Okay, another 20. This is a 1928 for this one. 1F. Alright, well, I hope you found some of these rather interesting. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. And by all means, share this video with other stamp collectors or dealers. And we'll see you as we travel around some more. Bye-bye now. Today we have some Cape of Good Hope postage stamps. Some nice good ones. They're really kind of pretty. I like them. I think they're pretty. Alright, so let me show you what we have. There's this beautiful blue one here. Does not say the value of this one. I'm trying to see that. Oh, right there it does say 4 pence. Ah, there you go. 4 pence. Look at the beautiful picture. Okay, then we have one right here, which is just half a penny. Oh, we started with pence, then we go to pennies. 1/2 penny. Black and white. Another 1/2 penny in green. Then this one was crossed out. Look at the bottom. Was crossed out and stamped on it 1 penny. And this one's a 1 penny. This one had been crossed out and wrote 3 pence. Crossed in red. Probably was a 4 penny. Put into a 3. A piece of that one missing. Okay. And here's a 1/2 penny. And a 3 pence. And the design kind of changed here. A 1/2 D, which is a 1/2 penny. Then a 1D, 1 penny. Four pence. Alright, so that's what we have in this one here for you. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more as we travel around the world viewing old and rare postage stamps. Be sure to share this with other stamp collectors, those who just enjoy looking at beautiful stamps from our history, or stamp collectors. And if you wish, you may always fan find me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner, so I can get out there and find some more of these great finds and bring them all to you in video form. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we are bringing you some old and rare postage stamps from Czechoslovakia. Back then it was Czechoslovasko. Look at this one. Isn't this interesting? What an interesting stamp. Very, very different. A lot of history behind this one here. Beautiful stamp. Alright, let me show you what else we have. At the very beginning, we have this one here, which is a 1. Look at that one. And the one right underneath. Actually the same guy, the same picture, but look how different it's made. Very different. And it's more just than just the age. It's how, you know, the letters are nicely clearly written in the bottom of this one. Kapuna. And look how it's written here. It's a difference there. And clarity. Alright. And we have some more here. Still the same fellow, just a different design. There's two there. These two are together. And we have this one here. A lot to see in these stamps. If you want to look at it more, just pause it. 1914 to 1934. Okay, then we have a 250K. Extra writing right there. Here we have a 50. And look at this one, another rather interesting one. Okay, 1914 to 1934. Of course, one that we spoke of at the very beginning. Now look at this one. 1850 to 1935. Very nice. Beautiful stamp. Good size stamp too. And the one we brought to you at the very beginning that I found very interesting. What do they got here? 1914 to 1934. All right. Okay, then one. Nice mountain view. And we have this one here. It's a 3. Oh, it's got some dates on them too. Nope. Yeah, right there. 1914 to 19. Can't quite see because everything's written on it. Post office stamp. Probably 34. Okay, then we got this beautiful one here. Also. No date on that one. And this one here. Look at the architect of the buildings. Isn't that beautiful? All the stuff you don't see built anymore. It's all about building fast and saving money. That's why these things need to be treasured. Okay, and then we have this one here. Okay. Goes to 1934. 1914 to 1934. Well, that's mostly all these stamps are from that area. Pretty much the 1930s, huh? Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing them to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more as we travel around the world viewing old and rare postage stamps. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we're visiting Denmark. We have some that are rather old, might even be considered rare, and some that are just old. So let me show you what we have today. Starting with these here. We have a 10. This is 1870 to 1930. Yeah. We have a 10 and a 15 right here. Okay, and then right across here we have a blue one like that too. That's a 15. And we have another 15 here. 1788 to 1938, I think. Okay, then we have a 1 in brown. And this one here is in 10. 1926. And this one here. This looks like a nice old one, huh? And we have this 4. So I think maybe these two here are rather old. And we get into some of the more common ones that we see here. A 15, a 25, $30, another 30, a 40. Oh, and then look at this one. Different for a 10, huh? Man and his horse. 1912 to 1937. Okay, and then we get into some of these here that are just the numbers and stuff. Right there. There's a 12. Here we have a 10. Another 10. Another 10. A 5. Another 5. And then a 1. Okay, then we have this one here. Rather interesting one. A 5. Different design stamp, ain't it? Then a 10. Here we have a 15. 1912 to 1937. A 40. And look at this one. This one had to go through printing twice. One for the green and then one for the black and white portrait. That's where they have sometimes valuable ones when the portrait's not going in the same direction. Sometimes the portrait's put in upside down. But I don't happen to have one of those lucky ones. Here's a 30, a 20, a 15, there's a 10. Picture doesn't show up so much in the red, huh? Okay, then we have a 5. And then a 1. Now look at this one, how this had to be printed. First in brown and then a blue portrait. Which is really different because usually you have a black portrait if you're going to do that, not a blue one. So if this is a rare one, let me know. Definitely was done in different colors, maybe not the colors that were intended. Sometimes they're valuable because of that. So if you know this was the intent, to have a blue portrait inside of a brown stamp, let me know, and if not, definitely let me know. But that's a 1KR to begin with. Alright, and we have a 20. This one, 1958, 25, a 30, a 40, a 70, an 80. We have some extra ones here, 50, a 30, 20, and a 10. Alright, so this one's the interesting one here. Alright. So be sure to join me as a friend. Share this video with other stamp collectors, people who just enjoy looking at old postage stamps from different companies, or any stamp dealers you may know. If you wish, you may also fan fund me. That's the eye in the upper right hand corner, so I can find some more of these great finds and bring them right to you in video form. Alright, bye bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you some rather rare stamps from Gold Coast. I mean, some of these are 1904, 1908. These are some really nice old ones here. And there's one that's really super old. This one right here, 2 pence. On a reel, look at that. That's a beauty. Alright, so let me show you what we have from Gold Coast. Starting with this one here. A 1/2 D. Postage and revenue. We have a 1D. Very nice. Here we have a 2D. We happen to have 2 of them. That's the other one. Both the same. Here we have a 6. And this one has a 1908 on it. Look at that. Beautiful. This one has a 1917 on it. Has a 1D. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful design. So nice. Gotta look beyond the portrait and just look at all the design around it. So beautiful. This one says 1 penny. War tax. A 1 penny war tax. Right next to our beautiful one right there. 2 pence. Here we have a 2. Then the one we brought you at the very beginning, the 1904. And another 1/2 here. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. These beautiful old and rare postage stamps as we travel around the world, viewing them all. I love collecting them just to see what they had. Look at the history. Beautiful stamps. Alright, bye-bye now.